would God choose black skin? Let's because some people just find out that God is black. So God has no color, no gender, no race. Yeah, but if you are invisible, but if you're non-physical and you want to get physical, what material could I use that would hold all the elements, the whole fabric of the universe together for me to be compressed all the way down to the physical realm? Because there's levels to this shit. What is the best material for me to have, for me to endure this amount of time in this physical realm? Well, let's see. I would use the ether. The ether, which is, when you look into the night sky and where the stars sit up in, the ether, space. So I take ether, which is one of the elements of the 7 substances. You have magnetism. Compress all that, you get electricity. Compress that, you get light. Compress that, you get ether. Compress that, you get gas. Compress that, you get liquids. Compress that, you get solid. And here we are in the solid world, the physical world. So I'm the Most High. I need to get down there. But in order to get down there, I need something that's going to hold me down. Something that's going to hold all the elements together. What holds magnetism, light, and electricity together? Ether. What holds gas, liquids, and solids together? Ether. So ether is like that belt that holds those 3 substances together. And that is what I would use to create my skin. Not just my skin, but I'm going to use that black dominant germ to create animal life, to create plant life, to create fruits and vegetables, to create my vehicle for me to animate through this in this realm. That's why God is black. It wasn't about race, it was about survival, about getting the mission complete. Somebody dumbass just didn't get that. I become the guy who is magnetic, who's electric, who is a light beam. I become the ether. This is what this is, the ether in the physical realm. I have gas. I have fluids, liquids, and I'm solid. Standing on 10. 12 for some people. To be honest, the real us ain't even physical. We had to get physical. We are a non-physical being having a physical experience. And we chose this time and space for us to experience. You know how you in a lab and you run an experiment? I don't want to say experiment, but you write down, okay, boom, we tried that, it didn't work, boom. It's like that. Because God knows all, but God hasn't experienced all. So maybe God wanted to experiment and just record, describe, think how God could involve itself to evolve itself. And we do that with ourselves. Like we know we have a talent to draw. Well, if you take a course or spend a certain time and space doing something, you could enhance whatever you used to be to becoming a new being in the halls of a new. But y'all know what I'm saying. You become changed. There's a reason why God wanted to experience what it's like to be in this realm. What is it like to live amongst my creation? Have you ever, for those who own animals, I don't want to say pets, those who are pet parents, love your baby so much, and you're like, damn, what if I was a dog? And like, you know, or do y'all think like that? Like, what happened if, you know, living amongst your pet as one of your pets? They say everything is God, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated, as if you were them. You are God, I am God. And in the Western world, or maybe in the world's mindset, saying that would be blasphemy, because they think when you say I am God, that you're supposed to be boastful and do all these things and whatnot. And that's the wrong perception of God. If I say I'm God and that's the first thing to come to your mind, you have been miseducated about God. When I say I'm goddess, I am God, you should be able to see somebody who knows how to, someone who's genuine, someone who knows how to treat others the way they want to be treated, who practice the golden rules, someone who can easily take off their shoes and hop into another person's shoes just to see how they walk, to understand them. You see, a person, when I say I'm goddess, you know, I'm the type of person that would give you the shirt off my back. Especially if I got another one, I might just give you that one. I'm the type of person that will feed you, that would, you know, talk to you like you somebody, look at you like you somebody, don't expect nothing from you, just help you because I'm a helpful person. That is what I mean when I say I'm God. I can speak life. I can create life. I'm a mother. I'm ancient. I come from the lineage of the most intelligent, most complex thinking people ever. And it shows. Because I have that mindset. And sometimes I look back. When I record myself and I look back, I play it back like I ain't the one recording. And that's how I know it's spirit speaking through me. Because who am I to develop these words that have not been spoken this way before? I don't look at that and go, yeah, I'm the shit. Sometimes I do say that. But that ain't why. I say that because I know who I am. I know whose I am. I know who I belong to. I remember who I am. I remember everything without even having every detail. I know by heart, not by mind. I knew it because I seen it before. It's way deeper than sight. It's like insight. There's certain information as a God and a goddess you cannot retrieve from outside. It's within you. It's like a blueprint. And there's no machine that can read you. You have to believe yourself and know that you are God. Know that you are goddess. Now, why wouldn't God create God's body to be a white person? Well, because in Black Root science, white people will be considered light beings, the light race people, because remember the 7 substances? You got magnetism, compress that, you get electricity, light, and then you get ether. Even though light shows up before ether, light that cannot hold the other substances together the way ether can. So it's basically immature or premature, undeveloped, just recessive, not dominant enough to carry all the elements to that physical world. In other words, the body would be too weak. So God didn't choose a white body. Again, it's not a racist thing, it's just science, physics. You know, if not as a non-physical, having a physical experience, you're dealing with metaphysical or physics, not rocket science, more like conscience, science with science. Yeah, when God made us, God wasn't thinking about race, God was thinking about a mission. And along the mission, somebody got jealous and took it personally. Why are you black? Because white people, you're meant to protect the guys. That's why you're so violent and fearless.